Hello, this is Dan Ferrisi, Editor-in-Chief of Commercial Integrator. So happy to be joined today by Joe Andrulis, who is Executive Vice President of Corporate Development with Biamp. Thank you so much, Joe, for taking some time to chat with me. I really appreciate it.
My pleasure, Dan. I'm excited to be here.
Well, in the run-up to InfoComm, I think a lot of us are really excited to be getting back in person, back to a full-scale InfoComm in Las Vegas. I would just like your thoughts, on Biamp's behalf and on your own behalf about getting back in person, back in front of integrators, back in front of end users, and just getting back to somewhat of a normal trade show environment.
I can say everybody at Biamp is tremendously excited. We've got 2 years of sort of pent up energy and enthusiasm that hasn't had a place to express itself. And we're going to do all of that and more at InfoComm. So can't wait to get back. Obviously, like everybody else, there was kind of a little bit of apprehension what these kind of events were going to look like. Are they going to go off the way we'd hope? And we've been kind of putting a few test events early in this year. And the reception has been really, really strong, lots of enthusiasm. So it isn't just Biamp that's excited. It's clear that that's shared by almost everybody else out there. And so we have great expectations that InfoComm is just going to be a real successful thing. And we can't wait for it to get here.
I couldn't agree more. I think it's going to be a big success as well. And I too cannot wait, counting down the days. For now, though, let's just talk about what Biamp is trying to accomplish at the show. I'm sure you enter a show like InfoComm, especially a really consequential one with a couple of years away at this point, with some clear objectives. What are your objectives?
We've got a number of very important objectives. 2 years, it's like we think people could have forgotten us a little bit, or at least forgotten some of the things that we've really been trying to accomplish at Biamp. It's amazing to imagine it's been more than that period of time. If you've been following Biamp for the period during which we've owned it in the last 4.5 years, we've been on this mission to really expand what Biamp could be and make it a bigger and more complete entity. And we just made tremendous progress, and that didn't stop during the pandemic. But we feel in a lot of ways we didn't get to celebrate it and reveal it with the kind of energy and exposure that the shows are just the ideal platform for us. You know that Biamp has always been a huge supporter of the shows. We use that as our major introduction opportunity, and we've missed it for 2 years. And so we have got a whole backlog of wonderful products that we've either made or acquired or both, that we are just so excited to be able to get in front of our audiences, remind them about some of the exciting things we've been up to, and hopefully share that excitement.
Well, it has certainly piqued my interest and gotten me excited. So let's go right into it. What can a visitor expect to see when they go to the Biamp booth? Because I'm sure there's going to be a whole lot to check out.
There is going to be a whole lot to check out. I mean, it's almost a challenge to think back in 2 years, all the things that have happened and what has been done. And it's hard to believe the things that we've almost accept as part of Biamp at this point, but we realize we never have shown it to anybody. And so some whole new categories of products. Some of the most exciting and recent ones are, we acquired a control category. And so we've got a whole suite of control products that were never part of the Biamp portfolio in the past, all the way from control interfaces, simple ones and complex touch panel devices, as well as the control backend and software. So that's an important new category addition. We've always been big in conferencing. And in this last period, we've entered a whole new categories there. We've added video cameras with the Vidi series. We've added conferencing bars, which would be the first opportunity for people to see and hear these products in live action. And they're really just standout examples of what Biamp commits itself in delivering a premium audio-visual experience. Very excited for people to get a chance to kind of interact with that. We've had a whole number of additions to our speaker category, some whole new lines like our DX and the EX series. The DX is replacing the very popular D series of speakers, brings some more contemporary design and other design improvements to it. And then the EX is a whole premium line of surface mount category speakers. So real exciting products there. Building infrastructure, we've had some important additions with a whole new sound masking system. It's like, some paging platforms that have really kind of advanced from where we had in the past. I know we have convenience paging that works with both the sound masking platforms as well as the Tessera platforms. Again, some additions that whole new capabilities that didn't exist before. And that's really just a little sliver of it. Some of these products are real exciting examples, not just by the functionality they provide, but the design that went into them. We this year received 4 Red Dot Awards for design excellence, which is really quite remarkable. I mean, to get a Red Dot is very, very exciting. To get 4 of them in a single year, some good design. We're really proud of it. Really excited to share that with everybody else. So it's going to, and by the way, all of this is going to be exhibited in a booth layout that is far larger and grander than anything Biamp has done in the past. So we're not just coming back, we're coming back bigger and better than we ever had in the past. So absolutely invite everybody to come by, share the excitement, take a look at the new products. We want to hear what they're up to, and let's get back to business.
That is wonderful to hear, Joe, and I amplify it 1,000%. Getting back to business, I can't wait for it, and to know that Biamp's going to be coming to the show with, as you say, control products, conferencing products, speaker editions, infrastructure, paging. It's just an incredible portfolio. I literally don't know even when I go to the booth what I'm going to start with, but clearly over the past couple of years, your R&D team has been very busy. It is not wasted this pandemic time. It has created an incredible array of products.
We have been busy, and it's certainly when you come by to visit us, it won't just be the booth. First time ever, Biamp will have a sound room. We've got so many speakers, you got to hear them, right? Just not see them in the booth. So we'll be doing a sound or a listening room, and then just to get to meet everybody, we're going to be holding pool count, which is kind of be a big social event to just invite all of our integrator friends to come out and relax, have a few drinks, and just catch up with everybody. So we hope it's going to be a great product event, great social event, a great reconnection event.
So do you have any closing thoughts about what we can get really excited about for Biamp? You've already given us a whole lot, but anything we might not have touched on?
You know, I think the biggest thing to get excited about is coming back and reconnecting. So yes, we're going to have some great products. We've got some really great ideas that we want to share with everybody. But most of all, we want to reestablish those connections that really make this industry special, that make doing business not just profitable, but just a heck of a lot of fun for everybody involved. And that just gets everybody at Biamp so excited. So please come by, shake some hands, drink some beers, drink some coffee, enjoy some products, and let's just have a wonderful time.
Well, I'm looking forward to it, and I really do appreciate you taking the time now, Joe, to kind of whet our appetites for what we can look forward to and get us even more pumped up about InfoComm coming up in June. Thank you so much, Joe, Executive Vice President of Corporate Development for Biamp, for taking some time to join Commercial Integrator and apprise our audience.
Thank you, Dan.
My name is Dan Ferrisi, Editor-in-Chief with Commercial Integrator, and please check back on commercialintegrator.com regularly for more great content about InfoComm just like this.